Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome back Bill Hoke, City of Medford, City Manager Pro Tem. Bill, good to see you. How are you today?
Good to see you. I'm fine, Craig. You?
Thanks for being here. I'm doing very well. I know how busy you are. I appreciate you being here. So
Thank
the city
you.
has some pretty big positions to fill right now, including police chief and city manager. Where are we at in those processes? Has a timeline been established?
Okay, the city manager, let's start with that one first. That was the first one that we were concerned with. Council approved a contract for Waters and Company. It's a Texas-based executive search firm. And they've started the process to bring someone or groups of someones into the council. We'll go through the full-blown recruitment process. They'll do their thing. They'll bring people to us. We'll have the interviews. We'll have citizen involvement. And then ultimately council will make a decision on where we go forward with that.
Okay, so they haven't brought you anybody yet, no short list yet?
It's just starting. The process is just starting in earnest. They approved a contract Thursday council meeting last Thursday noon.
Okay, so very early, all right. And Eric Swanson left 6 months ago, so...
June 4th.
Okay, all right, so all right. And then talk about MPD with the police chief position, Tim George stepping down at the end of this year.
Tim's leaving us. 38 years, 3 months, wow. I believe it is. But who's counting, like he says? He said it was time to go. He looked at his retirement. He looked at what he's accomplished. He looked at where they're going forward. I think he probably checked the calendar to see how old he was, and there's some unknown reforms possibly coming along with the PERS issues facing him and others. And he figured, hey, it makes sense financially and professionally and personally, and I support it 100%. He's a great guy, has done tremendous amount of work for us and made a
Medford's longest tenured employee.
Made a great impact. He was real proud that he had the key that he could pass on for the long-term guy.
Do we know who's going to get that key now?
I believe probably somebody in... at WRD or Public Works guy, more than likely.
Interesting. All right, okay, so before I ask you about Randy Sparacino and his move into interim chief position, is there a timeline on when we're going to name our next full-time police chief?
We haven't put a deadline on it. We're going to hunt until we find a suitable candidate, and we bring that to council. That's not my selection. Pro Tem is a position that there's certain limited administrative actions I can take, and when it comes to hiring and firing or terminations and acquisitions. And council has the say on who the new police chief will be. So we'll bring qualified candidates to them, and they will have the final say in selection in that process. Okay,
very good. I have a lot more questions about the future of MPD. We're going to take a quick break first. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Medford City Manager Pro Tem Bill Hoke. Late Friday, Bill, you announced that Deputy Chief Randy Sparacino will be named interim chief effective January 1st. Now, I know he's been a DC, a deputy chief there for several years, but he's unfamiliar to many of our viewers. He's not on camera very often for interviews. What makes him the right man for the job on an interim basis?
Well, Randy started with us as a bicycle cadet. That's a long time ago.
He's a known quantity.
Yeah, and he's a known quantity. He's been our admin DC. It's probably, you haven't seen him most of the time, the guys that you see on front of the camera. Randy's kind of the guy that's on the other side of the camera. You see the operational guys most of the time. The guys are out on the street. You know, the beat cops, the operational DCs and that kind of stuff.
Okay, so admin, by that you mean he's inside the office.
Randy has been inside the office. He's been very instrumental in the police station. The new station build. He's the guy. He's heavily involved in the budgets. He does that type of work. He has beat experience. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's very well rounded, and he was the best. He was the best selection for MPD for what we need. And he'll serve as the interim until said time as we have the position filled.
Okay,
we don't have a deadline.
And you spoke before about how since you're pro tem, the administrative differences between the city manager and pro tem are different. Is that a selection you make then? Who will be the next chief, or is that council?
No, council selection. Yes, yes. I was given the authority to appoint an interim But the final selection, the way the charter is written and the pro tem's duties, final selection is up to council.
Okay. I know, and we've been talking about Chief George leaving. Also,
Right.
Lieutenant Curtis Whipple is leaving. And is there any concern in City Hall about all these? I mean, that's a leadership position, a lieutenant.
Sure.
That's a lot of leadership losing MPD
Yep.
to start the year, and obviously you're looking to fill these positions. Is that is that a void, in leadership void, perhaps, in the department?
Anytime somebody with that many years leaves, there's a hole. Unfortunately for us, you lose a lot of corporate knowledge. But fortunately for us, we're pretty deep in PD. He leaves, there's a big hole. We've got a lot of guys. Somebody said he leaves a big hole, but we got guys that can plug it. So the lieutenants, we're deep there. We're deep all the way down, actually, to the beat cops. I mean, we have a lot of experience, a lot of guys that can step up and move up and make that impact and make that positive impact to the community. I'm not concerned about degradation of services. I'm not concerned about the leadership not being able to continue forward. It'll be a change. We'll have to adjust because we won't see Tim when we look in the door, but it's going to be fine. Okay. Everybody's going to be in good shape. As far as the community is concerned, your police department will continue just as it did.
Okay. And I understand PERS is playing a role. I certainly know Tim. He was in the seat, and he said PERS played a role in that decision. And I've been told Lieutenant Whipple, it's part of his decision as well. Are there other departments that PERS is effective?
It may. When you have guys that are, and ladies that are in a 25 to 30 year point, then they're starting to make the decision. They're more than likely they're at an age that they're starting to look at the retirement side of it, but they're also looking at, does it make sense for me to stay longer? What's the financial impact? Is there a reduction in what I would see if I stay longer or if I leave now? And those are all personal choices.
Yeah. All right. Well, very good. I know how busy you are. I appreciate you coming by. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back.